Everybody, welcome to another episode of Table Talk with the fastest growing gambling channel in the niche, Bluff. How you doing, man?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the invite. As soon as I saw the email, I was like, yes.
I appreciate that. This is kind of like our hot ones, you know, of gambling. So we're playing free bet blackjack. I knew you're a blackjack guy.
Oh, yeah.
You can do your own money, or you can play with my 500, and all your profit goes to charity.
Well, there's nothing better than playing with someone else's money.
True.
So I'm going to go with that.
All right.
So whatever we donate to charity, I'll match too.
Oh, you'll match it?
I'll match it. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's do that.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
That's your 500.
Sweet.
I got 500 here. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for the invite, man.
So, as I said, you are the fastest growing channel in the niche right now. You're kind of the new hotness.
Yeah.
Tell me about your journey. What got you started? What it's been like so far?
Yeah. So, I just hit the one year anniversary last week or 2 weeks ago, April 29. Okay. Is when I started doing the gambling content.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. So I was working a job. I was just like an auto mechanic, auto technician. And I was in Arizona at the time. It was really slow. And I was just, I was tired of like that 9 to 5 life. I was just trying to get out of it. I felt like I can do more than that.
Yeah.
I've always felt that way. And I went out to my friend's wedding in San Diego last year, and I stayed at my friend Robbie's house. Robbie will come into the mix in a later story, but I stayed at his house, and he mentioned how he knew Brettski, if you know Brettski, right?
Of course.
And was talking about how, Brett's in the industry, and like this is what he does, and this is, this is how he does his content and his sponsorships and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, I can do that. And I was like, I totally can do that. And he's like, oh, you should. So then over a course of a month, that was like April 5th. So over the course of April, I just did like a bunch of studying on every content creator, including yourself.
Oh, okay.
In the gambling niche, right?
Oh.
Including some outside, but mainly inside the gambling niche.
What were you looking for when you were doing that
I was
research?
looking for like every little bit of thing that I can get. Okay. Video length, how they intro, how they outro, call to actions in the video, how they keep the audience entertained, catchphrases and merch, and it's mainly like keeping the audience engaged. That's what I was truly trying to chase. And so I kind of just like found a way to just combine that all into one.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
nice.
You got a free double there. That's pretty impressive.
Thanks.
So you just
face down.
So you heard how lucrative it was.
Very, yeah.
And you did your research, and you're like, I want to try this.
Yeah.
Did you just use your own bankroll to start? Like, how did you kind of fund? Because it's expensive, right?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, it's very expensive. So what ended up happening was, I got something.
You got your gold coin.
Yeah. I had like life savings from working my career, which is funny to say. Like I invested this into gambling,
Yeah.
But I basically had my life savings. My dad passed away in 2022.
I'm sorry.
And thank you. He passed away in 2022, and my sister, my brother, and myself inherited his house. It wasn't big or anything. I've explained this story a couple times, and people think I sold like a mansion, but it's like a house like in Spring Valley. Like it was like $370,000 house. But we ended up selling it, and we split it 3 ways. My starting bankroll for this was like $300,000, and I went like all in.
Oh.
Yeah, so I went all in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, so that your first video that went viral, like the real big viral one with the $6,900 tower, that was before you were making money. That was just you taking a shot at YouTube?
Yep. That was before anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know so you had no revenue coming in. That was just a blind gamble.
Yep.
That's insane, dude. You're a crazy person.
Yeah. So it was nice. Okay. Good hit. It was definitely a gamble, which is funny in the gambling industry.
Yeah.
So, but I always felt really confident when it came to like content creation, whether it was in the gambling niche or like if I want to do the car content or whatever I wanted to do. I always felt very confident in myself, and like obviously I took it very seriously, especially like regarding with my life savings, like you really have to study and make sure that it works. So no insurance. So that was my game plan, was like really like study and come up with a strategy to kind of tackle this. And Robbie, who my friend, is one that helped me with that. I'll take a 10.
Ooh.
Not good. Oh, 20. So Robbie also helped me with strategy because he worked with a lot of gambling influencers because he was in casino development, software development for that.
Oh, okay.
And so he knew a lot of like behind the scenes stuff with those content creators in the gambling niche. So that also helped me too. So Robbie was a big part in my growth as well. He also helped bankroll some stuff. Like I started off with that 10 cent per follower series on Instagram.
Okay.
And fortunately that took off like way faster than I thought.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I think after a month or a little over a month, I was able to hit like 100,000 followers on Instagram. And that one video that you mentioned, the $6,900 blackjack hand, that was like one of my first posts on my YouTube Shorts. And that one, like, it's like 108 million views now. And it, I got like 160,000 subscribers off it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So I hit
one short.
One short.
Wow.
I ended up hitting 100,000 followers in my first week.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Hey, that's a fun way to get to 21.
I'll take an 8.
Were you a gambler before?
I was, but not nice.
Wow.
Not much.
Okay.
Like I would gamble here and there, maybe 2-3 times a year.
Oh, okay.
But like ever since I started the gambling stuff, it's been like nonstop. Of course, every day, you know.
Yeah, but only a few times a year.
Yeah, before I started Bluff.
Yeah, so that's still surprising, right? Because you kind of took a huge risk then on something that wasn't even like a regular hobby of yours.
Yeah.
Like for a lot of us, it was just kind of like, well, I'm gambling anyway, let me make videos, right? But you were like, this is not my hobby, but I'm diving into it head first with my entire inheritance.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, fortunately, I looked at it as a way of like, you know, I had Robbie, I had Brettski, like I had people that were already in the industry and kind of knew what they were doing to a point.
Sure.
Where I felt even more confident doing it.
I mean, you definitely had a bit of a competitive advantage with that on your side.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I'm very grateful for that. You know, it was a crazy good head start. And then I just try to, like when I looked at the one thing I found in the gambling content was the majority of people lacked like the younger gen, like comedic spice to their videos. So I was trying to do like funny skits and stuff. Like
I saw the one day where you were wearing the bald mask with Adam over at El Cortez.
So I was trying to bring like the young, fresh, comedic stuff to it without going overboard. You know, I don't want to like you know, upset anyone and whatnot. So I don't know. Nice. I just try to bring that different edge to it. Yeah. Which I think helped too.
For sure.
Like saying the funny jokes, and you know, some people don't swear. I'll swear in my videos, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube, and I just try to bring that different edge.
So like that was, I was gonna get to that later, but since you brought it up, like you have definitely brought in like this much younger, totally different demo than we're used to, right? Yeah. For me, my audience is like 45 plus. Yeah. Like by and large. And yours is I'm guessing like 20 to 30.
Yeah, I think a majority of my audience is like 25 to 30.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's such a different gambling audience. Yeah. I'm 14, right? Okay. Sorry.
We'll stay.
Yeah. So what's that like? Like, what are your comments like? Because it's such a different audience. Like, my comments are all very loving and like, you know, we love it when you play with your mom. Like, you like blah blah blah. It's all very nice and kind. But what's it like with a younger audience? Is there a lot of like crap talking and like?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you know, they do like the typical like, like 0 views in 30 seconds, Bluff fell off type of deal. You know, that's like they do a lot of like the I don't know the actual term.
50 and 25.
I don't know the actual term to it, but basically they'll crack like the funny jokes that like is more immature, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it. I think it's funny, you know. I'm all for stuff like that. But yeah, I do like the younger audience. Ooh.
Ouch. All right. There goes an easy
yeah.
$75.
I like the younger audience because I feel like they can put themselves in my shoes when they like watch and indulge into the content. Because ever since I started, I wanted to create content where like you're immersed in it, like you feel like you're there gambling with me, and I talk to the camera like you're someone, right? Like you're standing right there. So that's what I try to do. So I think it really helps with that young audience, kind of getting that, you know, my goal for that.
So like, I'm gonna ask you what your perspective of us is in a minute. But I love how you're doing it because you are doing exactly that, right? You've taken the typical gambling content and you have turned it into what is more attractive to a younger audience, right? Like, hey, I'm gonna grab my Uber driver and we're just gonna go gamble together, you know, or I'm just, here's my paycheck. Let's see what happens. And I think that sort of crazy risk taking is a much younger person's game.
Oh yeah.
So you're doing it absolutely right, I think. That's pretty great. But my question to you is, since you did all that research on us, what is your view of kind of like the old guard?
So I could definitely see why you guys have the older demographic.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It's more like, it's super subtle and like more chill. Like not so hectic and wild, and you're making smart. It's funny saying smart when you're playing slots.
Right.
I'm so against slots. It's not even funny.
But you just hate them.
Yeah, like I just hate putting in money and like 90. What I forget like the percentage. I know the RTP and stuff, but okay, double whammy.
We're both getting gold
nice.
coins. Yeah. Come on. It just sucks putting money into something like knowing you're probably gonna lose, and I just hate that. Yeah. Like I feel like when you play a table game, you know, you have that slight chance, but I'll go face down. I mean, you're still playing a losing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. You know, with odds and everything. Statistically, like anything you play in the casino, you're gonna lose. But nice. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you needed it.
Yeah. I always feel like, you know, I'm more in control on the table games. Sure. Although you can hit like crazy jackpots on the slots and stuff that can really like make your day or make your month, even year sometimes, you know? So, I don't know, I see like, I can see how the older demographic or the older audience can just like throw you guys on the TV, just sit back, drink their morning coffee and watch your guys' videos. Yep. I can see that for sure. Yep.
Like a lot of people tell me they just leave me running in the background while they do house chores or they drive their truck or whatever. They just kind of leave me running.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple of those comments too. Most of the comments I get are people like, oh, lunchtime with Bluff, like, you know? Yep. Stuff like that is kind of funny.
That's awesome. So what did you find out in your research about us? Like what was part of your research? What were you looking for? It's kind of like, you know, when Mr. Beast got started, he talked about how like he did all this research on 1 million channels and they spent, it kind of sounds like a similar story. So
yeah. Ooh.
Why'd you gotta pull a 20 out of that, Roman? It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. So like, for instance, a lot of there's a couple creators in the space that would make YouTube videos, but they didn't have a strict schedule. They'll just post randomly. Like they'll post 3 times a week, but you didn't know when they would post. Yep. That kind of throws off the audience because they don't know when you're gonna upload. So, and they want like something consistent, right?
Very consistent.
Another thing that I found was some people would post 3 times a week and they would get a lot of views, right? They would get a lot of views per video, but their overall views would be lower than someone that would post every day consistently at.
God, that hurts. Yeah. It's like it's my own money too on pre-bet, you know? No. Hey, sorry. Ouch. But yeah, I always tell people when they're like, "What do I do? I want to start a channel." I'm like, first thing, be consistent.
Yeah, consistency.
People need to know
schedule.
If I show up at noon, there's a new video at noon. Yep. You know.
you got to stay consistent. You got to have a schedule. And like Vegas Matt, for instance, I think he posts like 11 Pacific.
Yeah.
Nice. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the way I looked at it was, you know, I want to hit where people are just getting to work on Pacific Standard Time and where people are going to lunch on the East Coast.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I try and time it that way too. It's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
4.
So I do
I'll take 1 there.
Okay. Just bust.
Yeah, just bust.
Don't 22.
Please. Okay.
Oh,
no, 5. No, he's got a 5. He's got a 5. 5.
Oh no.
Roman, you're a mean person.
I think I've had 3 20s in a row and I just get smoked.
I had 2 coins. That would have been. Oh. But sorry, yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
the gold coins help.
Yeah, 100%. I should be playing tomorrow.
You should be, yeah. Especially if it's not your money.
Well, anytime I put chips out, it normally just disappears like a magician. But yeah, like I really try to, like I post at 9 a.m. every single morning on YouTube, specifically long form, just to, like, because I want to target that exact time frame where people are at lunch, they get to enjoy their lunch.
That's why I post at 9 a.m. by the way.
Oh, do you post at 9?
I do 9 and 3 p.m.
Oh yeah, that's right. You post 2 times a day. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that and I was like, that is insane.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Yeah. Do you post like shorts and stuff too?
I should be.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, shows just how you're kind of grown, Matt has grown, and I see the value. It's you have to do dedicated shorts. I can't just turn my normal slot video bonus into a short. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
And the idea of spending, you know, $6,900 on a short just to, because like in my head, I'm like, yeah, but if it doesn't go viral, I just lost $7,000.
Yeah.
You know? So
I think there's for slots, I do this sometimes for like during my videos. I have a second phone that I'll film whatever I'm doing on my YouTube video vertically for a short. Okay. Because there's a lot less short audience. It doesn't really help like YouTube revenue. You don't make a ton off shorts.
They make nothing off shorts.
Yeah, like a 400K views is like $40.
Yeah.
And this is a double now. Sorry.
Yeah, good catch. Should I double with my own money on this?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just asking the expert. All right.
Let's go face down. It's been treating us good.
Ace. All right. So yeah. So the short content. So how, like, what's your view? I mean, you obviously have built it on it. You've crushed at it. Oof. You've had millions of views doing it. So you obviously see it as worthwhile.
Yeah. Not revenue wise. Definitely more. So let me backtrack this actually. So when I started doing the content, my goal was to kind of plaster my face everywhere that I could. I wanted to create a recognizable face where someone would get familiar with my face and they would see me and eventually they'd click me, or you know they'd get curious. It'd build curiosity, whether I'm on their For You page and they scroll and they see me and my big white teeth and like a huge stack, whatever it may be. You know, it draws curiosity or creates curiosity. So I would post as much as I could. I'd post 3 times a day on Instagram, 3 times a day on TikTok, 3 times a day on YouTube Shorts.
And these are all unique content?
Well, it would be 3 unique posted across the platforms.
Got it.
And like I said, I was trying to create a familiar face or recognizable face that people would start to garner curiosity and want to click and see what's going on in that video. So that strategy actually helped a lot where, you know, and plus it would also help create, I don't know if this is the right word, virality. Like it would create a better chance of coming like viral, a viral video, which worked a lot. Like I had multiple viral videos during that course of like 2 months of doing that, where it was 3 posts a day, like strict. And I would change my content up too. Like I would do like meme content, and I would just do straight gambling content and see like what sticks and
what's working and what's not.
And like what I found is like, you know, you'll have like the funny viral stuff, like you could do memes and stuff, but it's hard to create an audience off of that. Like a loyal audience, I should say.
Yeah.
Because like they find the memes funny, and then you'll see like how many people share it, right?
So when you say meme, are you talking about like when you wore the bald mask with Adam, or is that
more so like there was a video where I found a ripped $100 on the floor. I taped it up and I put it in a machine and played it. Didn't say anything. It was just like a caption on the screen. It says like, when you find $100 on the floor, you know?
Right.
It creates a lot of views, and it's good if you have your face in it, which is good for
You
know,
didn't actually
brand
find that
awareness.
100 though, did you?
No.
Okay.
But it was ripped in my pocket. I didn't actually rip it. But,
Right.
But then it like dawned on me. I was like, oh my gosh, like I should do this.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's good to get views, and it's good for brand awareness.
Yep.
But to build like a fan base or a loyal audience, it's not.
Yeah, that's
that
long
well.
form. That's how you do.
Yeah. YouTube
But you
is
did that
definitely
transition
like
great.
Yeah.
Like people watch you live. Like when I turned on your live stream the other day, and it was like 3 minutes in, and it was 2,500 people. I'm like, that's insane. They're like waiting for him to go live.
Yeah. Like I said, I have a strict schedule. Monday, Wednesday, I go live 6 p.m. religiously. Mondays and Wednesdays. And then I'll do like some random live streams here and there.
I feel like you live at El Cortez now.
I feel like I do too. No, I feel like I do too.
Adam's great. They love influencers there, so it's
Adam's
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Adam's the man, bro. He believed in the vision when I first met him. It was funny. Can I get a change, please? When I first started, my first week, like I saw it taking off, and I knew it was going to do really good. So I started emailing all these casinos, every single casino you can think of in Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, at the time I was living in Arizona.
Oh.
But I'm born and raised out here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You were from here. Yeah. Okay.
But I was living in Arizona at the time. And I was emailing all these casinos in Vegas. No one replied.
No, of course.
I have the email for Adam still. I was like, hey, like, my name is Bobby. Like, I go by Bluff online. Like, I just started creating content. I know I'm not big, and just ghosted me, which is kind of funny.
Adam ghosted you?
Just didn't reply, which is kind of funny, but...
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Matt, can you grab the Osmo? All right, no, please, we got this.
I'm sorry.
No, you're all good. That's funny though. So have you brought it up? Have you like rubbed it in his face? You're like, you remember when you ghosted me, Adam?
Well, he recently sent me a. Have you heard of Boulder Bets?
Boulder
on
Bets?
Instagram?
No.
Yeah, he did a lot of roulette strategies in the casinos. He was like crazy fast growing on Instagram at one point. And he hit me up within like my first week and saw like how good I was doing, and he was like, hey, like you should come to Vegas, like let's link up and just hang out. I was like, yeah, sure, like let's do it.
Yeah.
So we came to Vegas. We were staying at my lady's mom's house at the time, and he was like, hey, you should come to El Cortez. I think I can get you filming permission. So he saw Adam and texted Adam, and was like, oh yeah, sorry. And he was like, hey, I would like to, I want to see if my friend wants to come here and film. His name is Bluff. And Adam texts back, he's like, oh, Bluffinbob? Like, yeah, sure, bring him through. And I was like, that is sick. Like, that's so cool. So just like a month ago, actually, nice. Just a month ago, he sent me a, you want to split it?
Yeah, of course.
I thought you waved it off.
No,
I
was waving off his insurance.
Gotcha.
Huh? I only get one, huh? No, I can.
No, you need an ace.
Yeah.
Oh. He's going to get an ace. Okay.
I'll take it.
Just have a 9.
9 would be perfect, man. 8, 9.
Nice.
Yeah,
Let's go.
What up?
Thank you.
You want a drink, bro?
Oh, I'm okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. So he recently just showed me the screenshot of that text from Boulder. His name is Alex, but he showed me a screenshot from him.
Yeah.
Texting him that and asking for me to come.
Yeah.
I sent him a screenshot of my email, and I was like, hey, do you remember seeing this email?
That's hilarious.
And now in his office, he actually has that email
framed
up on his wall, yeah. Which is cool. You know, he when I think it was like my second or third day there, I kind of told him like how I studied and my plan in the gambling niche, like what I want to do.
Yeah.
And he like I swear on my life, he literally looks at me and he's like, whenever you want to film, you're welcome to come here. You don't have to schedule. He like gave me a room to stay at for 30 days.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And can I get change, please? And he was like, whenever you want to film here. Like, this is what you can do. You don't need to reserve tables, whatever. He's like, he had full faith. He was like, I truly believe you're going to be one of the biggest in the industry.
Oh, that's great.
Truly, yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, Adam's a man, bro. I love Adam to death.
It's nice to have someone like of that stature kind of backing you. And yeah, it's cool. He sees the vision. Like he's one of the few. Yeah. And plus, I mean, look at what it's done to El Cortez.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy their growth, right? Like, you know, I see Vegas Pauly C, you know, he like talks about the strip, how like the percentage, like, you know, how they're doing like year to year and like it's gradually going down. And I saw he posted how Fremont was up like 115% over last year, which is like crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, having someone like that who sees the vision, who's like, well, like when I go to El Cortez now, I can't walk more than 10 feet without somebody wanting a picture. That's how much like he's made it kind of the influencer destination where like people just come looking for us.
Yeah, the amount of people I have that come, that come and ask, you know, well, they'll ask Adam or they'll ask the pit bosses and say, hey, is Bluff going to be here? What time is Bluff going to be here? There's people that show up there at 5 or 6 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays because I know I live stream there every Monday and Wednesday.
Bro, why you got to do that? How do you go from 14 to 20?
I don't know the last time I won a hand.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm worried about your charity. Yeah, I mean, especially with the live schedule, they know you're literally going to be there.
Yeah. So I'll have people show up and like just be ready. Like, hey, I showed up just for the live stream. Like, I knew you were doing the live stream. And like, yeah, the amount of people that will ask the hotel front desk if there's like a code Bluff and you know stuff like that to get discounts. It's kind of funny.
That's pretty cool.
Nothing like that.
9? Oh, I was hoping you had something too.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's do this. Do you play anywhere else?
I'll play at a couple properties. I normally stick to El Cortez because they make it so easy for me.
Yeah. Plus they're very generous when you go there and stuff. They're very nice.
Yeah. Like I like. Oh my goodness.
8, 19. How do you?
Yeah.
You're like a magician all of a sudden.
Okay, I mean.
All right, I'll take it.
You still won.
I still won, but not as much as I could have. Yeah.
So like I said, they make it extremely easy. Like I like being able to show up and just start filming.
Yeah.
Without
especially
any, like,
tables.
Yeah, without having to schedule and do all these things. You know, they make it really easy. So that's seriously why I film there every day. I don't like people think I get paid by El Cortez and all that stuff. Like, no, nothing even close.
Right.
Nice. You're smacking the free bet.
I am. I'd like to be winning them, but it's nice to be getting them.
I seriously don't know when I won a hand. Yeah, I'll say.
All right. Let's see that 4.
Okay, 22 push. I jinxed it.
Yeah.
Jinxed it.
That's so. Where do you see yourself going, man? Like, do you see 1 million subscribers by the end of the year?
I would love to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. I'm sure it's possible if I like change my content and like try to create more like. I don't know. I feel like I could, but it's hard. I don't know if I'll hit 1 million this year. I think I can definitely get close. I think I would probably hit like 7, maybe 800,000 this year. I think I'm at like 438 now. But I would definitely have to like switch up the content. I think it. And maybe the
what do you
shorts
mean?
like. I feel like it's really hard in the gambling niche in the industry to
not even a 10 for the guaranteed push, like a 9.
At least you got that.
All right.
You're winning the free bet. That's all
I am. I should be betting like 100 there and like 25 on the main bet.
Can I get change, please?
So yeah, what do you have to switch up, you think, to have that growth?
I feel like I'm trying to like bring new things into the gambling niche, right?
Yeah.
Like you saw the DoorDash and the Uber Eats,
great.
The Uber driver, stuff like that. I'm trying to bring stuff like that into the gambling industry.
And I have like just to interrupt for 1 second, are those all like 100% real? Like, did you set it up with them beforehand, or or is that like a genuine Uber that you got into and you're like, and he's like, yeah, man, let's go.
Genuine,
100%.
100% genuine.
Wow.
my audience knows this. I'm very, very transparent in everything that I do.
Yeah, I try and be as well.
Yeah, so like, and I'll tell them in the video like, hey, like this is our first Uber, and it was our first Uber.
I remember that. You're like, I don't know if it's gonna work. I hope the first one's the one that gets it.
And the guy was awesome. We actually just had him last night in a live stream.
I saw.
Yeah, so that was cool. So yeah, everything that I do is like genuine, real, nothing staged. Like I have yet to stage anything. If I did, I would put like a disclaimer, or I would say that it's staged, you know?
Right.
Because I don't want people to think that like, I mean, obviously like there's like, nice.
And
Finally,
I'm
a
still
winning
smacking
hand.
this, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
Like just hand after hand, smacking the gold bet.
I'm just glad I got a winning
7.
hand. That's a double.
That is, is that double for my own money?
Yeah, it's your own.
All right, it's a double for my own money. Yeah, down 7, please. Let me get another coin. Oh, what up?
Okay.
Oh my God, dude. Last time I did this, it was 6.
Sevens.
Come on, 7.
More 7s.
7. Oh! Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Please, please, 7. Please, please. Come on, bro. Oh.
That'd have been sick.
That was amazing.
That was sick.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Dude, I love that. So like, I mean, I'm sure you saw it in your research when you were, oh no. Please get another 5. Come on, man. 18. Okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Just need a 10 or
Please,
a deuce.
10. Oh,
How's a deuce?
deuce would be nice.
Oh, even
21.
better.
All right.
Even better.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one I self-doubled
that was your
on.
own
Okay,
money.
okay. And what's 3? Oh, 30 to 1, dude.
Wow.
30 to 1.
That's sick.
That's nice.
What's that, 500?
750, right?
Is this
on 25? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
My math's not the strongest.
Yeah.
Math is not my strongest subject.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, that is awesome. You literally just told me how you got 6 coins early, like on another one.
On another one, yeah. Look at that.
Sick.
Look at that. That's amazing.
I'm getting buried over here.
I know. At least you won't have to match much for charity. Yeah, so I try and be transparent as well. I see what you're doing and I love it, right? Like I don't know if you saw it during your research, but I tried to do this thing where I would give away money in the casino, where I would walk around and be like, hey, can I give you $100? We gamble together and film it. Dude, getting a casino to let me do that took so long. Everyone was like, no. And I'm like, dude, this is like free promotion for you. Like, and it's like the people want, like, you're like, I can go there and this guy will give me free money. It's like such a no-brainer that it blew my mind that it took me so long to get a yes.
Yeah, I can understand why they'd be hesitant against it. They don't want to, you don't want to make any of the nice. You don't want to make any of the guests uncomfortable, which I totally understand. But I don't know. I feel like nowadays, most of the times, like people know, like no matter what, you're being recorded.
Right.
Especially at a casino, like.
Well, plus, and I made it clear that I would just be like, like it wouldn't be like, oh, here's a camera in your face. It'd be like you walk up to the person, you go, hey, we're doing this YouTube thing. Do you want to be part of it? You get free money to gamble with, and if they say yes, then you start rolling. Yeah. Like super simple. But no, they were just like, it took me forever to get a yes. So I love that you're like just trying new things. And I love that you're with, look at that, dude. And I love that you're with
trips too.
I know.
This guy.
I love that you're with like El Cortez, who's allowing you to do all that crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's the best part. I talk to Adam before I do anything, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, like this is my idea. This is what I want to do. And, I understand that there could be like someone that's, not really built for the camera that, can say something or hurt brands.
Yep.
But obviously it's a video where you can edit that out if needed. And he's all for that. Like I've talked about trying to do it live, but I think live might cause issues.
It's scary live, right?
That's like one of the main concerns. So
because live also risks your channel. If they go crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually had some crazy issue on a live stream not too long ago where allegedly this guy snatched the phone out of Brandon's hand, my filmer.
Oh. He's a big guy too. I wouldn't want to mess with him. Yeah.
On the live stream, while we're live, this happens, right? Snatches the phone out, and darts for the door.
Whoa.
Yeah, I thought he was stealing my phone.
Yeah.
After everything, he had like grabbed the phone and just dropped it. He was upset because he couldn't use his phone at a table and he saw us filming.
Oh.
So he snatches the phone, live stream cuts out, thankfully, because I didn't want them to see
that was for you, bro.
And he starts darting for the door, and like I said, I thought the guy was stealing my phone, so I like grabbed
I would
the
have
guy.
tackled him.
I grabbed the guy by his neck and I threw him to the ground. And then
do you know jujitsu?
No.
Oh, you're just
No, I was just like, you're not stealing my phone. Like, and yeah, so that, you know, and security was actually chasing him out as that was happening.
Wow.
Yeah, so fortunately, El Cortez security, like they're like
on top
around
of
me.
it.
They're around me when I'm filming and while I'm on a live stream, because you never know what's going to happen. You know, you don't know how some of these people may react or act. You know.
Oh, for sure, especially downtown.
Yeah, especially
right?
downtown. Yeah.
Like that area, as much as I love the you know the casino and stuff, that area is not the greatest.
100%. Yeah.
So you have to be really careful. And to their credit, El Cortez does a phenomenal job of like making sure the casino is amazingly safe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They like I said, they have security at all the exits and entrances, where as soon as they walk in, they're just like out.
Yep.
Like, you know. And
so is that the craziest thing? Someone snatched the phone?
That was the craziest thing so far. I've had a couple issues where thank you. Where people will like be screaming random nonsense on the live streams.
Oh, I've had that too.
Yeah, I haven't had anything too crazy happen like that.
I was filming once and like just some guy started just shouting Vegas Starfish over and over again in my video. I'm like, okay.
Isn't that like a
I think it's another creator, but it wasn't her. I think it's a girl. It was just some dude who apparently really likes her content or whatever.
Okay.
Just shouting it over again and over. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
But yeah, like circling back to the I'm finally winning.
There you go.
Circling back to the, you know, trying to bring different content into the space. That's something I'm trying to focus on more. I've been brainstorming more ideas lately.
Yeah.
And like I did the gambling my YouTube paycheck.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah. So that one's still doing really good. That's like, I think people love series because they like looking forward to something.
Yep.
Right. Just like a show, like every week. Right. Maybe they don't watch my videos, but they watch the YouTube paycheck series like religiously. So, Trips, you are just killing this side bet. It's crazy. I haven't. If I was playing it, I am. I'm not getting any of it.
You were for a little while.
Yeah. That is not a double.
That is not a double.
Not a double.
I thought about it, but I guess I'll take the hit. I just don't want to burn.
Nice. 21.
That's what I didn't want to burn.
I know. Yeah, you're right.
All right.
There's a 9 in there.
Ah, see? Yeah, I got a hit. I should have probably doubled on my own. Can I double now? Is this like the
Double Down Madness?
Double Down Madness? What am I at, 10? Yeah, I'll take one more.
Nice.
Let's do it.
That actually worked out really well.
Really well. I mean, more coins would have been nice. But
Yeah.
All right, let's see if he
Get
busts.
out of there.
All right, one more 10.
Another
You got
10
another
wouldn't hurt.
10. All right.
23, not a 22.
So do we finish what we were? I totally lost my place.
Oh yeah, so the paycheck series.
The
is what I'm
paycheck
talking about.
series, yeah.
So I came up with the paycheck series because first it creates transparency.
Yep.
Right,
Is that your
people-
actual YouTube paycheck though?
Yeah, so that's the revenue off of one video.
One video.
Yeah, yeah.
Got
it's not
it.
like a
That's what I
weekly
figured it
thing.
was,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Yeah, so that's the revenue off of the video in that series from the previous week.
oh,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
That's so the first one you just picked a random video.
Yeah, and then from that first episode
Yep.
it just keeps
Brilliant.
circling back.
Perfect.
So that series creates the
Nice. Your first one.
Finally.
You bet it.
yeah fine no
Oh no. You're messing with him,
No
right?
way.
He's not messing with you. Oh my.
the one time the guy gets the bonus.
Oh my god.
But
That's
yeah,
rigged,
so
man.
that creates that transparency
Yep.
where that it's more, you create more trust with your audience when you can say stuff like that. I understand why people don't do that.
Yeah.
People like to keep their financials and their stuff like that private. But I've always, it's gonna be a 3-way 17.
We're gonna push all together.
No,
Oh,
I'd
no.
rather push. I'd
rather push than see the 19. Thanks,
Oh,
bro.
No.
But yes, you're right. The audience loves, especially in a niche where you don't expect honesty and transparency and integrity. You know,
100%. People think that we're getting paid by casinos, and you know, we're on a payroll, etc., which is not true. Maybe, I mean, not for me at least. I'm not going to speak for anyone else. But
listen, every casino I've ever talked to is cheap as hell. They don't pay for anything. So if you can find one want to pay me,
hey guys, I'm in the middle of Nebraska. No reason. No reason.
I just wanted to come to Nebraska. I hear the grass is nice. Oh, I stay.
So, yeah, it creates that like trust and that transparency in the audience, which oh my God, I'd rather take an 18 push again.
21, why not? All right. No, I'm with you 100% on that.
Yeah.
And that's, for the longest time, I didn't even take on sponsors for that.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about sponsorships? What's your like, for the longest time, I was like, I'm not taking on any. And it wasn't until very recently where I'm like, I want to play these games. So if they're willing to pay me to play them, I might as well find a reputable company that I can trust, that pays out and all this stuff, and maybe take one on. I'll take a card, please. But for the longest time, I avoided it. So what are your thoughts on sponsorships and all that?
So I've only done 2 so far.
Oh.
Get out of there. Nice.
Oh, I did not expect that to go that way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, thankfully. So I've only done 2 so far. I've only done 1 on YouTube.
Okay.
1 on YouTube and 1 on Instagram.
Okay.
It was with, if you're familiar with Calci, I probably shouldn't even mention them.
Okay.
We're not getting paid for it, whatever.
Oh yeah. Don't promote them if you're not paying for it.
So I've done 2 brand deals. One was it didn't go against like morals and stuff like that. Like I'm not like trying to sell tobacco or anything like that, like nicotine products. It's something that I would use basically. Okay. I would only promote something that I would actually use. So I've had, you know,
like I'm never gonna be like betterhelp.com. Like I use it, you know.
Right. Or whatever it may be. I'm not against the sponsorships, right? I totally understand why people do it.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be upset if people in the gambling niche were slamming sponsorships in their videos.
And most are.
Yeah. But you got to understand, like, this is so expensive to do that it's not even funny. So I totally understand why people are doing that with the sponsorships. And I'm not against it.
Right.
But I think there's a better way to maybe find different paths for revenue to kind of fund it. And maybe better bankroll management for your videos. I think that's like the main factor.
Yeah,
is bankroll management.
That is the longest bust ever, but I'll take it.
I wish that was a Buster Blackjack.
Yeah,
I'd rather be playing that right now.
By the way, do you like the double down madness at El Cortez? Do you play it often or no?
No. I only play it for like a video maybe once a month. It's a fun game. I got to test it out before they unveiled it and everything. It was like I went to Light and Wonder and tried it. It's a fun game.
Did Brad from Light and Wonder reach out to you?
It was Matt Booth. He's actually the one that invented it. The game.
Yeah, he reached out as well.
Yeah. So
I'm not going to double, but I'll take a hit.
Nice. You should have doubled.
I know, right?
Hindsight.
Yeah, so it's a crazy volatile game.
Super volatile. When I first went there and played it, I was like, yeah, this is going to be bad. And my first session on it was bad.
Yeah, all my sessions on it have been bad.
Yeah. I don't think I've beat the game yet. It is a volatile game. It is something new, which is cool.
Yep.
But yeah, I wouldn't sit there and play it, you know.
No.
For fun.
I mean, free bet is like, I think, the perfect blackjack.
I like free bet. Let's go face down, please. Nice. I like free bet. I like Buster Blackjack. That's like a fun one.
Oh.
That was with your money too.
Yeah.
It was a double.
Oh, that was.
It wasn't free.
It was not free at all.
So
you've only taken on 2 sponsors.
Yes.
And how did that work out? What did you feel about it?
It was pretty good. So the first one was good. I didn't get too much pushback because I didn't really shill like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The second one, I did not get any pushback at all because it wasn't anything in like gambling or anything immoral, you know?
Yeah.
Where like you could promote something, like you could promote some sort of gambling, which is funny because we are gambling creators. And, you know, people will say like, you know, that's immoral and stuff like that. But the second one that I did was actually for this watch. Fun fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was for a watch store in LA. Stay. And
a watch store wanted to sponsor you?
Yeah.
Was it someone you knew? Or?
No. Wow. Get out of
12?
there. 12?
19. Bruh.
So they reached out and they were like, hey, we've never done any type of influencer deal. We'd love to like do something with you.
How random.
I was like, oh yeah, totally. They ended up flying out here and giving me the watch personally. Yeah, it was super cool. They were really nice guys. Can I get change, please?
Yes.
And what they ended up doing was giving me this watch. So it's actually like a roulette date just. The date changes colors. It goes red and black depending on the day. So like today is red, 13. I think evens are black. So it was they wanted to implement something with like a roulette bet. So they also gave me $1,000. So that was like basically what I would get for promoting them, right? This watch, which I don't entirely know what their worth is, maybe somewhere around 8,000 to 10,000.
Okay.
And then $1,000 cash. And I came back at them and I was like, hey, what if like I just host a giveaway and I'll give away the $1,000 you guys gave me instead.
Oh.
So that's what we ended up agreeing on, and we ended up doing that. So that was a pretty cool concept, and I ended up giving $1,000 away for that giveaway.
Yeah,
So basically, I got a free watch to promote them.
And an audience viewer got $1,000, right?
Yeah, I gave away $100 to 10 people.
Okay.
I try not to do like 1,000 to one person.
Yeah.
Although that is like life-changing money for some people. Yeah. I think if I can get like 10 people that, you know, could use $100, I would rather do it that way.
Sure.
So I try to do I try to spread the giveaways like that.
For sure.
Like every Monday and Wednesday on the live streams, I give away $100.
How do you do your giveaways?
I just have them join like my Discord, and then that's it. Yeah, nothing. That's it.
And you just pick somebody randomly in the Discord?
Yeah, there's like a bot in there that'll select someone randomly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's hands off?
Yeah, yeah. I don't control it, nothing like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then, you know, I do a lot of like money giveaways type of things, like the Uber driver, and like, you know, that Uber driver so far, he's gotten like almost $3,000.
Yeah, he loves you.
Yeah, he's awesome. So, but it was crazy because when we filmed that video, after we had done, we were done filming, which is fine because I don't want to get people's like some people like filming like people's vulnerable moments. I don't really want to. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And push. After we finished filming that, he was like on the verge of tears because he couldn't even afford his car insurance, and it was due that day.
Oh wow!
So he ended up making like $1,300, and he was able to, you know, pay for his car insurance. So that was super cool. So I tried to, when I came up with that idea of content, I was trying to think of how can I get someone that could really use money and give it to them and combine gambling together. And I was like, all right, I think this will work where, nice.
Oh, where was yours?
Yeah. Where I can have someone come straight to the casino.
Yeah.
And then I can just ask them outside, like, hey, do you want to come in and gamble? And I'll guarantee you guys some money.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just worked out great like that. And, you know, typically when you're doing DoorDash or Uber, you're like, I used to DoorDash years ago. And like when I was DoorDashing, I was making like less than $100 a day.
Ooh. And
you're really banking on like a good tip, right?
Yep.
So I knew like most people.
Do you see the tip beforehand or no?
I think you can, yeah.
Okay.
I believe so. I think they may have changed that.
Okay.
So most of the times when people are doing DoorDash, they're, you know, not in the best financial place. Right. So I was like, that is like perfect. Like I can change someone's life.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's a great idea.
Yeah, if I hand them $1,000, like that can make or break their month.
Yeah.
So that was the concept that I came up with, and it's worked so far.
It worked great. Yeah, I love the idea. I've thought about like
17. Oh, sorry.
She's like reminding you,
Yeah.
hey, bro, you want to hit on 17?
Okay.
So I like long before you did yours, like I always wanted to do one where I just went out on the strip and found a homeless person and like took them in. I never did. I thought people might see it as exploitative, but I think your way of doing it at like an Uber driver or a DoorDash, I think it's great.
Yeah,
like,
thanks.
It serves both purposes, right? You're helping someone out, but you're not really exploiting anybody, so it's perfect.
Yeah. And then I also do this thing where like every month I fly a fan to Vegas.
Oh,
Have you seen
really?
that?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
Yeah, so I did one not too long ago, but I actually have the fan. Oh,
She still got to 22 even with the ace. I thought we were out of the woods when she pulled the ace. So you once a month, you from Discord, you pick somebody?
no, I change it up every month.
Okay.
Where like let's say, I have one coming Friday this week actually.
Oh, okay.
And he's actually coming from the Bay, or no, I'm sorry,
Do you
LA.
want a drink?
No, I'm okay. Thank you though. He's coming from the LA area, so he's actually driving out here.
Okay.
He ended up, I hosted it last month where all you had to do is sign up to my newsletter on my merch website and you get entered.
Oh.
There was like 15,000 entries.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he was like the lucky winner. Thankfully it was in LA, so it saves me a couple bucks, but.
Yeah, that's a cheap flight.
Yeah.
That's a cheap flight.
Yeah. He actually opted to drive out. I was like, all right, awesome, like that's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did.
So what do you do when you fly him out?
So I hosted one last month where he actually came from Nebraska. His name was Lejeune. That's gross. He came from Nebraska and he had never been to Vegas before, which was super cool to kind of experience that with him.
Yeah.
He came out, landed, I picked him up, I put him up in a room in El Cortez, and then we walked Fremont. I gave him like $2,000. I was like, hey, like this is like for everything. Like he was only here for one day.
Okay.
I was like, hey,
overnight?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Oh, where's your ace?
Smashing it. Trips, again, that's the second time with the nines. Took him in and out for the first time. Kind of just explored Fremont. And then, like I said, I gave him $2,000 to basically fund like food and whatnot, even though food was free while he was with us.
Yeah.
Because I was still covering everything. And then that was also gambling money. I'm going to stay. I feel lucky. Oh.
Yeah.
Not lucky. Not lucky.
Do not trust Bluff's intuition.
Yeah.
If he thinks he's lucky.
I have been ice cold the last 3 weeks.
You've been ice cold today for sure.
My last.
Oh, are you
hand.
out?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I've only been playing like $25 hands, dude.
I noticed you haven't even pressed it. You haven't gone nuts or anything. Come on, you need a big one here. So you flow him out, gave him $2,000 just for pocket money, or is that gambling, everything?
Well, that was like gambling, and I told him, I was like, hey, like, what I suggest is like keeping 1,000, bringing it home, you know, like make sure you have $1,000.
Yeah.
He ended up, his name was Lejeune, and he ended up blowing it in 10 minutes. So I ended up giving him like another 700 and like hung out with him. And
He blew it in how long?
10 minutes.
What was he doing?
Bubble craps.
So tell me about bubble craps. That seems to be huge for you.
Yeah.
Like, what is it about bubble craps that's like hot right now?
I love craps.
Yeah.
But I hate how slow paced the game is at a table, right?
Yeah.
Especially when it's full and everyone's placing their bets and last minute bets. So bubble craps kind of consolidates that into one single player. Like you could just place your bet, hit it. Place your bet, hit it. So that I like the really fast. I'm so impatient. I like a fast paced game. So bubble craps is like the perfect. And then like, you know, I make so many videos on it that like they've just like gone viral and like
Dude, that's what I'm saying. They've blown up. Like, you've made bubble craps kind of famous.
Yeah, I mean, like El Cortez, when I first started there was only 4 machines. Now there's over 20.
They have 20
and even,
now
even
because
Durango,
of you?
they've added more here.
Yeah.
When I first started coming here, there was only 4.
4? Oh, bro.
You're a lucky guy.
So you think? Do you credit? Is there anybody else that's so into the bubble craps, or is it kind of mostly you driving that growth?
I would say like for like viral content, I would say I'm maybe driving that. But there's like Vegas Pauly C. Vegas Pauly C plays. He calls it pop craps, but he plays it a lot. There's this guy on YouTube, Greg Loho, that only plays bubble craps. There's a couple other smaller creators that do it too.
Okay.
But Yeah, I wouldn't say all of my, it's all because of me. Nice.
Wow.
But I would say I definitely have a big part in that, for sure.
Yeah. You've definitely blown it up.
Anytime I go to a Bubble Craps like stadium, like everyone knows who I am.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're like, that's the Bubble Craps guy, even if they don't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's funny.
Oh, sorry.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah, I think it's cool seeing like the growth of something like that.
Yeah.
Like how much influence you could have on.
You know, back in the day, like when the first Beer House slot machine came out, I played the hell out of it on my channel, and the game kind of blew up.
Nice.
Thank you. One more. Oh, well, 20.
Hey, I'll take a 20. I'm
it
not
blew
greedy.
Up, and I used to, because I was the only one kind of really playing that a bunch, and it made the game really popular, but nobody really ever saw it as the influencer kind of influencing that. But like now, I think people are starting to get it. That we really do make an impact on the games people choose.
Oh yeah.
Because back then I'd be like, dude, I think I helped that game like do really well because I played it so much when it first came out, and it was like, but now they're starting to see it.
Yeah. There's more casinos that are getting on board with like the whole influencer thing. I mean, they're obviously seeing the growth at El Cortez that it's undeniable, right?
Undeniable.
Because I mean, there's Vegas Matt, myself, and Lady Luck that all filmed there.
You all filmed there. It's unbelievable.
Get out of there! 10. Dang it.
10.
Get out of there! Yeah.
How do you get to 22?
I'd rather not lose.
We make $5.
I'm down on my last ones. I
You're on
grinded
fumes.
back though.
I know. I'm watching. You, I mean, to your credit, like you are surviving on what was a final bet. So I know so how tight are you with Brettski? Because I know you guys are doing Spin Quest together, and so do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So ever since I met Brett, he's just like him, myself, and Robbie. All of our like personalities and like our humor is like perfect match. Like it's so funny to say, but like we're like a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
So I think we like never get sick of each other. It's funny because like I'll like say some stuff like, "Oh, screw Brett," but it's like a joke. Like I love Brett to death. And I never get sick of Brett, never get sick of Robbie. Yeah, super close friends with Brett.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, Spin Quest. So I mentioned Robbie earlier. Robbie's actually one of the developers of Spin Quest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Can I get change, please?
And you guys are all partners on that venture, or how's that?
I'm not. I don't own equity or anything like that. I'm just like an ambassador, right? An affiliate for Spin Quest. I'm not. I don't have like a percentage of that, and I just wish I did.
I thought you did.
Yeah,
okay.
That'd be sick. But yeah, no percentage of anything like that. I just get paid like a salary plus commission, basically. But yeah, Robbie's one of the founders, one of the developers of Finally. One of the founders of Spin Quest. But yeah, he's been in like software development for years. And
bro. The old 13.
Love that.
That's terrible.
Little rebate. Little rebate.
Bit.
We'll take it.
So I thought you were an equity partner. So you're not. Okay.
No,
okay.
I wish. That would be killer.
Yeah.
That would be super lucrative.
I thought about that. So before I took on sponsor, I'm like, well, why do I want to promote someone else's brand? Can I maybe do my own thing? You know, and it's expensive and difficult and all that.
Oh,
so.
yeah. I've had like a couple offers where people are like, hey, we'll just white label. We'll use our, we'll just reskin our casino and like make it yours or whatever. And I'm just like, oh, like, I'm okay. Like, honestly, like, I'm here to support my friends. I know it would be killer to have my own, but you know, I'm here to support my friends, and I'm not like in this cash grab. You know, it would be cool to own a casino. I think it would be cool to own like a land-based casino.
That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd rather do that more so than like an online.
The problem is that costs even way more money.
Yeah.
5.
I'll take a 7.
Against the 5.
Okay.
You want to double with your own money on that?
My last hand.
Oh, I could have given you money.
Get out of there.
He better. Okay.
No.
5.
4.
21. Hell yeah. Best I could do is push.
Thank you. That's for you.
Oh, you even gave me 20 and took it from me. Just to rub it. Here, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime. Let's try and make some money for your charity, man.
I'll try to last.
We're Who were you playing for again? I forgot. What charity did we say?
Oh, we didn't say.
Oh, we didn't say. Normally, I pick it in the beginning. Who do you,
really?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably not going to be getting any money at this point, but
I'll still send them something.
No, who would you be playing for anyway?
It would be for a like, I don't know, maybe SPCA, like some sort of animal foundation.
Animal Foundation is who I played for last time. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
So
I'm all for the animals. So
yeah, me too. Do you have any?
Yeah, I have a dog. I have a dachshund, long-haired dachshund.
Yeah.
Loves him to death.
How old?
He's just turned 3 in February.
Oh, okay.
And just as of recent, we have like basically become owners of this cat that's been living in our backyard.
Oh, the cat adopted you, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
No! No! No!
No change, sorry.
That's not good. Yeah.
No! Split!
Couldn't use our one time. That's all right.
I have 3 dogs, so I'm a big dog guy.
Oh, awesome. What kind of dogs do you have?
I've got a 14-year-old Chihuahua mix.
Oh, okay.
I've got a 2-year-old miniature poodle and a 3-year-old American Eskimo.
American Eskimo.
They're the long white hair.
Yeah, the fluffy,
Fluffy white hair.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've grown up with dogs like my whole life, so I don't know if I've ever had a dog, like a period of my life where I didn't have a dog.
Right, me too.
Yeah.
I love them.
I love dogs. 6. Okay.
Come on, you got this.
Take a 4. Okay, I'll take a 8.
12, 13. Oh,
22 push. I'll be the dealer this time.
Oh, that's funny.
So are you from Vegas?
No, I'm from LA. I grew up in LA.
Okay.
And then I moved here 14 years ago. You grew up here.
Yeah, I was born and raised here.
Yeah, you're one of the few, right? Because most people
rare.
are transient here.
Yeah.
What was that like growing around this gambling and this kind of crazy culture?
So I don't know if you've done any research on me, but my childhood was all at a skate park.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
No insurance. Yeah, my childhood was all at a skate park, and I used to ride like those Razor scooters. You know those?
Yeah.
I used to ride that professionally.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
22. Push.
Oh.
All right, we get 5
I was trying to do the quick math here. But yeah, so I used to do that professionally. I used to like travel the world and like compete in competitions, and that's what also helped me with the gambling space. I kind of knew algorithms and social media and stuff like that.
Oh, sure.
So like at my peak on my like scooter Instagram, I used to have like 65,000 followers and stuff.
Wow.
And I did that for a while. I did it for like 10, 12 years.
Oh, so you were an influencer before, kind of.
Yeah, in a smaller niche. Yeah,
that's cool.
So I
Okay.
think that's what kind of helped that. But yeah, I basically, ever since I was a kid, I just like grew up at a skate park. I was at a skate park pretty much every single day.
Oh, wow.
Every single day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was pretty much my childhood. I wasn't ever really around gambling.
Am I supposed to say 12 against 12?
Yeah.
You are.
12 against, well, it's a 50-50. 12 against 2 and 3 you're supposed to hit. I always hit it.
Yeah, why not? And now? Okay, I took her 3.
16.
I took her 3, dude.
There we go.
I took her. Okay, that was because you told me to hit. All right, perfect.
Now
I think normally I stay.
Now I feel lucky.
Now it's coming back to
Yeah. Thank you. Welcome back.
So
bro.
let's say it didn't work out.
In the gambling
Like,
space.
yeah, like let's say you did those crazy $6,900 shorts.
Yeah.
And they just kind of, 1,000 views, and then like, what would have been kind of? I mean, it's hard to say, I'm sure, because it did work out. But
Yeah.
like, how would you have reacted? What do you think you would have done?
So there's this quote that I truly live by that I read not too long ago, where that's disgusting.
15 to 20. All right.
Where and I've said it a couple times online, where I'm trying to think of the right way how it's said.
Okay.
Basically, like, whatever you want to do in life, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say content creation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
can't get it.
I'm still smashing it.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
I know.
you're still
You're
not.
killing it. No
Yeah.
insurance.
No,
Don't
no.
say that. She has an ace.
Yeah, I remember that last time
She
with
has
the
an ace.
4s. So what's the quote?
I'm I'm trying to think of exactly how it was, but I'm just going to put it in my terms. In content creation, right?
Yeah.
Where I can get into the content space and try, but if I fail, my consequence is someone else's dream.
Okay.
Basically what that means is I really wish I had like the perfect way to say it. What that means is I can attempt to start a business or attempt to get into content and do my best, and if I fail, my consequence is going to be a 9 to 5, a solid 9 to 5. Like I was making decent money at a 9 to 5, and you know, that's someone's dream. They want a comfortable 9 to 5
Yeah.
where they can afford, you know, life. So I can attempt something finally.
Yeah.
I can attempt something, and my consequence if I fail is someone else's dream. So I really put that into perspective. Face down, please. Where, like, I basically have nothing to lose. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
I have absolutely nothing to lose.
So if you lost your inheritance trying to start this channel, you would have been okay with it?
Obviously, I'm sure there's moments of regret, and
Yeah.
you know, there's moments where like you wish that didn't happen.
Right.
But at least I could say I tried, and I tried to get out of that 9 to 5 matrix. That's definitely like not just my goal. I'm sure that's a lot
Everyone's
of people's
goal,
goals,
I
right?
think,
To
for
get
most
out of
people.
that, yeah, try to get out of that 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And
I always say, if you just walk the path, if you try doing something, even if it doesn't work out, something else will.
yeah,
Because you're
100%.
doing it. You're working at something.
100%.
Yeah.
Like it started off, so I was out here as a technician. I got fired. I moved to Dallas, and I was a technician out there. Got fired, moved to Phoenix so you can be closer to my girlfriend's family, and it just wasn't as busy as they said it was. They basically lied to me when I showed up there. So as a technician, you get paid per job. Flat rate is what it's called.
Yeah. Oh, and they told you it was busier than
Yeah,
it was
and I
to
showed
get
up.
you there.
Yeah, I showed up and it was dead as ever. And like I basically took like a 60-70% pay cut going there.
Uh-huh.
So I was desperate, you know, desperate to get out of there, desperate to make more
Well,
money
you took
to
a pay
afford
cut
life.
to go there.
Yeah, well that's because I'm paid per job.
Yeah.
Because it was so dead there. That's how much money I ended up losing.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I took a huge pay cut moving there.
Oh, wow.
And so at that point, I really had nothing to lose. So I was all in or nothing. And you know, it's funny to like think about where like, hey, like you have this inheritance that can really, you know, like that can really put you ahead in life.
Yeah.
Where like people would be very, you know, thankful for. But I took the risk and I wanted to create something better than
So, like,
than that, you know?
Do you never even consider just putting that money in like an index fund and riding out the compound interest and all that on that money? And
I thought about that, but
yeah.
this goes back to the point of I'm an impatient person
Yeah.
and I can't just sit there.
You're like, I don't want to wait 20 years.
Yeah. I don't want to work 20 years.
True.
I want to, you know, I want to get out of the 9 to 5, and like content creation is like the perfect space. Like I actually work more than I was at a job.
Oh yeah.
But-
you work like the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nonstop, but it's more enjoyable, and I'm
For
working
sure.
for myself, and there's nothing better than that, and I'm forever grateful to be in this
It's not
position.
work at all, but it's still. Like,
Yeah, I mean, technically, it like you can look at it and say it's not work. It is work, but it's a different type of work that, like, you enjoy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I'm with you 100%. So I always say, you end up working way more hours because you just kind of live your job,
Yeah,
but it's what you enjoy. So it doesn't feel like going to a job where you're like, oh, I got to
yeah,
grind 8
exactly.
hours.
You don't wake up miserable.
Right.
So that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
So that's why I was willing to take that risk and just go all in.
It's a
for
crazy gamble, dude.
it. Very,
That's a crazy gamble.
very crazy gamble.
And I'm happy for you that worked.
Thank you.
Yeah.
When I started, you were just absolutely
Smashing it,
killing
bro.
this bonus.
I should have pressed those bets
Yeah.
too.
When I first started that 10-cent series, I was down like $45,000 at one point.
Shut up.
Yeah, and being down to $45,000, like
That's
that's a huge chunk of your inheritance, right? You know, and like that was a scary sight.
dude.
Get out
You were
of
down
there.
45 grand before like it kind of.
Before I even got paid from anything.
Oh my god.
45,000.
So you had burned
no
through
revenue.
a good chunk of your money.
Oh yeah.
So you were kind of feeling that pressure, right? You
Oh,
were feeling
yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah. And so that was 45 grand just on that series.
Yeah.
That wasn't on the other videos that I was making too.
Oh, just on that series.
Just the series, I was down 45,000.
Woo.
Yeah.
Woo.
It was getting spicy fast.
Yeah, dude. So how did you like? Because I played poker for online poker when it was before Black Friday and it went away.
Yeah.
And like the downswings always like really got to me. So how did you handle that? Being down 45, you haven't seen revenue yet.
I like this hand.
I do too. I'm gonna double for my own money. What do you
Okay.
think?
It's not a double. I'm just gonna
Oh,
let
it's
you know.
not.
But you can.
Then-
I mean, you're killing
No,
it.
no, you're the professional. You're the professional at this game. I will
Professional,
just
he
take a
says.
free card then.
Professional.
I would have had 19, man. Here we go.
That ace, though.
Ace. Oh, we won't know. He just has to bust. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
I have
I'm
a
on
9.
10. Oh, 17.
I pressed it up
That's-
one time.
That's just. So you were feeling the pressure.
Oh yeah. So I looked at it as a business, right?
Yeah.
Where you have to spend money to make money.
Yeah.
So I tried my hardest. It was really hard, and I'm not going to say I was good at it. I tried really hard to emotionally detach myself from any losses. Wins, of course. I love winning. Can't beat that. But any losses, that's a double.
That's a double?
That's a double.
Dude, it's $150.
That's a good double.
Oh, that's a $150 double, man. Oh my God. I don't want to know. Just bust,
Get
please.
out of there. Get out of there.
Okay.
No.
Oh, Lord. All right. Oh my God.
7 in there, man. Give him
This video is going to be called Bluff Cost Me $300.
Yeah. Oh, no.
No. Oh.
Don't listen to Bluff.
Bluff
I'm playing
ruined my
$25
table
hands
game
and I
life.
lost 700.
All right, I'm back to small bets. I can't handle it.
Maybe I got to bribe the dealer with $1.
Oh, there you go. That might work. Did I put my dollar up? Yeah, okay. Oh, is that your last bet again?
It is.
Dude.
Wait. Pot of gold.
Oh.
Ugh.
Okay.
I'm happy for you.
Oh, 16.
Genuinely.
Yeah. Oh, please give him a.
Low. I'm alive. I'm alive.
That's unbelievable.
I'm alive.
All right. I did not expect that.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. See if I can make back some of the losses for that last hand.
10. Nice.
Hey.
Let's go.
I gotta fund your habit today. Like I gotta.
Yeah.
That's why I gotta
Yeah,
keep
right.
winning.
I'm an expensive guest.
I still won on
man.
that one. Oh, I just got back to where I was before that last hand.
I'm pressed up.
What's your favorite part of doing this? Like you've kind of blown up in a really spectacular way.
Yeah.
Has it been fun the whole time?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Whether I lose, win, it's amazing. I think my favorite part about doing this is the challenge
Okay.
of the being creative.
Yeah.
I think I like to think of myself as a creative person.
Yeah.
So I like running into like creative blocks and trying to.
It's a free double.
I didn't get the pot of gold.
Oh, because you're out of money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
But-
no.
So you enjoy the challenge.
Yeah, I enjoy the challenge. I like those creative blocks and trying to bypass that.
Yep.
So I think that's probably like my favorite part of this. Plus, just creating content that people genuinely enjoy watching every day. I think that's
Feels
like,
good, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's awesome.
Whoa.
Oh, I'd love a 10.
Come on, 10. Well.
Okay.
Well.
Bluff loses 700.
Bluff. Let's get Bluff. A couple more bullets.
All I'm playing is $25 hands. I can't get past it.
All right. There's 3 more, so now you're in for 1,000.
Okay. I'm sticking to the $25
He's the
hands.
only guest who's had to rebuy for my money.
$25 hands, and I can't win a thing. Yes.
To be fair, I've been smashing the gold coins, and you've been getting the other end of it.
Yeah, I've been getting rinsed over here.
Like a bad end of it.
I'm the anchor.
So you've enjoyed the ride the whole way. There's been no kind of stumbles or situations where you're like, am I doing the right thing? Or, you know what I mean?
There was a point where I started losing a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like, you know, what if this doesn't work out? Like, what am I going to do?
Right.
But I just try to keep telling myself that, like, you know, anything is possible.
Yeah.
As long as you work hard and really, you know,
Bye-bye money.
put your hard work in.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
For sure.
So I just kind of kept giving myself belief, I guess, or faith in that sense. There was also a time where, so I don't know if you know, I'm actually blind in my left eye.
I noticed that your one lens is much
it's
thicker
huge,
than the other.
right.
Yeah.
So last 4th
Are you
of
completely
July,
blind or legally blind to where you can see certain things?
legally blind,
Yeah.
but like I'm like without the glasses on, it's all I see is a blur.
Okay.
Like even like my hand, like I can't see like a thing. It's basically just blurry.
This is a 50-50, right?
Yeah.
Do I take it or do you want the free one? What do I do here? Do I take it?
So some people like to think to not hit if the next person's going to.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's up to you.
Well, especially with the push on 22, you kind of that's
Yeah.
kind of a safety there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll stay. Go for it.
I'll hit it.
So, by the way, like nice. All right.
Take that. Take
Downswings are part of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
all right, now I'm on a downswing. They're tough to stomach though. Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
Like I'm on a nasty one now.
Yeah.
Like
So am I. Fun fact.
you too?
Yeah.
Like how long has it been?
3 weeks.
Oh, okay, mine's been about a couple months.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That is slots though.
Yeah, and well,
That
I mean,
is slots.
but it goes quicker too at slots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's,
Yeah.
It's slots. Like that's why I stay away from slots.
Okay. But yeah, I mean,
I try to limit myself. Although I'm really bad at bankroll management, I try to limit myself, especially on tables. At least you can like make it last longer.
Yeah.
And I feel like you have a better RTP on the tables. Which,
I just take my free one here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that still that's
17. It's still a hit,
It's still
technically.
it's still a 7.
Yeah.
It's still a soft.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now we
Okay.
stop.
So yeah, I've been on it for like 3 weeks, but yeah, like I said, push. I try to keep that table game mentality because I really think slots would be detrimental to my bankroll if I started doing all that. I have been doing more slots in my videos. Like I'll do like a couple $100, but I refuse to put thousands in slots.
Really?
Yeah, I refuse.
I mean, the audience is bigger, but you're doing it in such a way that I'd be like, why change what you're doing? Like you're
Yeah.
crushing it.
Yeah.
You know?
I started adding some slots because I want to attract that audience.
Yeah.
And I want them to kind of convert to enjoying table games and stuff as well.
Yeah.
But I just try to make it where, like, if I'm playing table games, it's kind of like you're just watching like a vlog and just like you're at the casino with me having a session and we're just having fun.
That's a double, right?
That is a double.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I try to create that. Like I said, I try to get the audience immersed into the content.
To me, that's the joy of table games is that
Yeah.
you get to converse. It's not like a solitary like activity like slots,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I also like at slots, it's pretty much just like you put your money in. I mean, I could be wrong, but you put your money in, you press a button.
And you pray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Table games, like any table game, there's a strategy, essentially. Baccarat, I don't believe there's a strategy. 3-card poker, I don't believe there's a strategy. And UTH. But like the ones that I play, craps, blackjack, there's one more I'm trying to think of.
You don't know what other game you play?
Roulette.
Roulette.
Roulette. there
There's
we
a
go.
strategy at roulette.
Well, I mean, there's like
You're picking a number.
well, you can play numbers, or you can play, you can play first and second 12, where you win like 63% of the time, or, so it's, I don't know. I think the table games is definitely. Oh, you know what? Let's circle back to that. Not good.
No, he's just playing. I think he has to play out his hand for that, for the dollar bet.
Oh, I got you.
That way, if we're gonna win 260, because we're just throwing this away every time.
Yeah,
like we
yeah.
probably put 100 each
Yeah.
at this point.
So,
But yeah,
circling back to when I was doing the like research on everyone.
Yeah.
Not many people are doing table games.
Yeah.
So that was like one thing that I really wanted to tackle like as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And then as I was doing table games, there was like, I had one person request craps.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, like, I don't know how I'd film that. So I watched a couple of videos and I was like, oh, like, it's kind of hard to film. But then we just did it and everyone, like, my first craps video killed it. Everyone loved it. So then, and I
Bubble
love
craps or regular craps?
Regular craps.
Okay.
At a table.
Oh, wow. At Cortez, right?
Yeah, at Cortez.
Yeah.
And, can I get a red, please?
How did you film a craps table? Like, did you put one camera in the center, kind of like
No,
this?
seriously, all I have is
handheld.
Brandon. Yeah. Well, first I started off, I would hold the camera, I would throw the dice, I would call out whatever the dice was, and then I would place my bets in front of me.
Oh, wow.
And most people like that versus the tripod.
Yeah.
Because once again, it goes back into the, you're not immersed into the content. You're kind of just standing there and you're just like, the amount of blackjacks you get is crazy.
I know, it's insane. It's insane.
You're just kind of like not a part, right? You're not a part of that. You're kind of just like a viewer.
Yeah.
Where like I'm moving and I'm controlling and I'm like telling you everything and I'm like, hey, like lock in, like, all right, everyone pray for this. Like you're more like a part of the content.
I agree with that. By the way, I film my slots handheld.
Yeah.
So I can pan up and like show the viewer exactly what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And while there's a very small percentage that's like, you're too shaky, I don't like it, the majority love that they're kind of following the action the same way I am.
Yeah, totally. Like I said, being immersed in the content, that's what, like, I think that's the new day and age in content creation versus like just setting up a tripod and they're just there.
Finally.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now, I will do what you want here. Do you want me to stay so I don't take anything from you?
I always hit a 15.
Are you sure? Because I might...
On a continuous shuffle, you never know what's coming.
Okay, so then I will be hitting. I just didn't want to take...
Why'd you hit that?
I know.
I'm just kidding.
I know. My bad. I didn't
It's
think
all right.
about it.
I want better than 18. I want a 19.
Yeah, there you go. You won't know till he busts. Well, you need
How's an
you
ace
need the
under
19.
there?
Oh! Aren't you glad I hit?
Yes.
See?
I am glad. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You
You're
saved
welcome.
me.
I knew
How
it
much
would
did it
help.
cost you? 50?
Yeah, But yeah, dude, the downswings are tough, man. Like I said, I've been on about one for 2 months now. I've had a few jackpots. I even had one decent one.
Yeah.
But when 9 out of 10 videos are like just getting your ass kicked, that one jackpot is great, and you're like, thank God, a little bit comes back. It's still hard.
Yeah.
And you have to get used to it. It's just part of the business.
It also sucks for the audience because the audience, there's a big audience that only wants to see wins, you know? When they see you losing all the time, they're just like, this is boring.
No, there's some channels that only put up wins because that's what the audience sometimes...
Yeah. It is too expensive to only post wins.
Some channels do it.
Yeah. I post everything I can.
Nice.
I can't lose $3,000 and just be like, just screw it.
That's why I put them up. Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah, like I can't. Exactly what you said. I can't lose $3,000 and just throw that video away.
Yeah.
Like
it's still content. Like people still like to see the realistic experience gambling. Like they know that you can't win every single time you go to the casino. You don't want to create this false pretense.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
You know, that you just win every single time you go to the casino.
And
then you'd lose that trust in your audience.
Well, it's unfair for the viewer that doesn't understand, who will believe it. It's unfair to that person to make them think they could just walk in and win every time.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And it's impossible. Like, you're never going to do it. No matter what game you play, you're never going to do it.
So what are you looking forward to most?
Kind of just seeing how far I can take Bluff.
Yeah.
I actually just recently started another YouTube channel. I'm going to do like stuff outside of a casino.
Oh, like travel stuff? Or
it's going to just be more so vlogs. Just stuff outside. Like we're going to be hanging out, like friends just hanging out basically. That's my goal with that channel. Cuz I want to get into more like
8.
I'm trying to think of 10. Yes.
Nice.
Like gambling content's really expensive, right?
Yeah.
I want to get into content where I can just go out, be creative, it's not going to cost $5,000, $10,000 for a video or whatever it costs. Right. And, you know, we get to have fun with friends and get like a different audience. I think I want to get into more like, I'm not sure if you're familiar with like the streamers, the IRL streamers.
Yeah. Like
Speed and Kai Cenat. I want to get into like content like that.
Okay.
I think that would be super cool. Where you can get like a general audience versus just like people that like gambling.
Oh, for sure, and that's a much more valuable audience in terms of like you can do whatever you want, and if they'll watch you because they're watching you.
Yeah.
Whereas even with our current audience, as much as they love you, if you venture too far out of your lane, they'll be like, "What are you doing? I don't want to watch this."
Yeah. So fortunately, like my audience is like really loyal.
Yeah.
They're loyal. They're super supportive. I think it kind of helps that I'm transparent. They say I'm humble. They say I'm generous. You know, I try to help people and stuff like that, no matter what, when I can. So I think they like find like the genuine person in me enjoyable. So they try to support me whenever they can.
Yeah.
Which is super cool. So fortunately, I have an audience like that I'm very grateful for. And that's why I always host like giveaways, right? Where I fly a fan or I give away $200 a week. And I'll do like random giveaways here and there as well. So that's something that I'm pretty grateful for in my audience, my audience base.
I did giveaways early on YouTube, but I noticed it brought in 6 and ace, please. I brought in an audience that was really only there. Oh, you got the bet on it. You got the bet on it.
Double too.
And it's a 5.
Yeah. Safe.
But I felt like it brought in an audience that was really only there for the giveaways.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Ooh, ace. Oh.
I can't double? Never mind.
Oh. Oh, it's only one card. Yeah.
We take it. Yeah.
I found they were only there for the giveaway.
I can definitely see that. Which, when I look at it, I don't mind. I totally understand, and you know, I don't think that I would stop doing something if I thought like that, because I wouldn't want to punish like the loyal audience that's actually there for the support.
Sure.
And like the people that actually win, like so far people that have won, it's like people I've seen before in the chats and in my Discord and stuff like that. So I don't think I've run into that issue, but everyone, like anytime I send them money, they're like, "Thank you so much, like we love the content," like all that stuff. So yeah, I haven't really run into that issue yet, so I can't really speak on that. But
have you done a meet and greet yet?
I did. I actually just did my first one like 2 weeks ago.
And how was it?
It was great. We sold out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sold out. Plus there was like another couple hundred people that ended up showing up just on the outside.
Oh, that's really, oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so do I take a free one here, or do I just stay on a soft 18?
Soft 18 against a 10 is a hit.
Is a hit?
It is a hit, yeah. Funny enough.
My life has been ruined. Now I gotta bust with the
There's a
jack.
7 in there though. No,
that jack.
7. Okay, I mean an 18 again.
Back to 8. That was just a stressful way to stay where I was.
Yeah.
So you had a 200 tickets?
200 tickets.
Sold out?
Sold out. And then there was literally, I'm not even exaggerating, maybe another 200 people that were there.
Wow.
Like playing bubble craps, blackjack, slots, baccarat. It was cool. It was a crazy experience because I never really thought that like I would ever get to this point. Like when I first started Bluff, I knew I was very confident that I could be successful in the gambling industry, but I didn't think I'd be this successful and this big, which is crazy. Never would have. Yeah.
Now you're getting the blackjacks.
Yeah. Finally.
It feels great though, right? Like you feel like you've accomplished something. Like you've built something, and especially if you do it the right way, without lying to your audience, without kind of trying to like nickel and dime them for like you're doing it the right way. You're building like a real relationship with these people.
Yes.
You're doing it right, man.
I just think that whole experience was surreal because like these people came here to like meet us, take a picture with us, talk to us. Like that's so crazy because it circles back to El Cortez when people are coming up and they're like, "Hey, like I came all the way to El Cortez just to meet you,
just to find you." Yeah.
So, I find that like very surreal.
It's weird. It's very touching because they're like, I came here from Kansas and they're wearing your merch.
Yeah.
Like they spent their money to buy your merch, and it's just like, it's very touching.
It's definitely like a feeling that I've never felt before, and I'm very like forever thankful for something like that.
Yeah. You're very lucky, dude. You're doing it right. You didn't win any money for your charity. You lost a lot of mine, but that's okay. Let's do, what do you got?
450?
Oh, you're
462?
So you've climbed back to almost halfway.
Just a little. I mean, this was 300, right?
Yeah. Well, technically 1,000 altogether, but yeah. You started with 3 this last round. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Is there anything that we didn't talk about that you wanted to?
No, I mean, I'm a big mouth. I don't hide anything.
Yeah.
If you're curious about anything, I mention anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now I'm staying. You're staying.
Yeah.
And he's busting, right?
Of course he is.
13 and 23.
Queen
That's
hearts.
perfect.
Oh, Jack of Hearts. Close.
You were close. Is Blackjack your favorite game?
No.
No.
I think
craps. Wow.
And then maybe Baccarat and then Blackjack.
Wait, Baccarat before Blackjack?
Yeah.
You're just sitting there.
I know, but I feel like in Blackjack I get buried, obviously. Way too much.
Well,
Way too much.
That's why I don't normally play Blackjack, because I feel like I get buried every time too.
Yeah. I could see that. It's just, I don't know.
What is it about craps that you love? Just the action of throwing the dice? There you go.
I think it's the most interactive game in the casino. It's, first off, like, face down, please. There's so many different strategies to craps. Okay, we're good.
Dude.
I think we might be back at the halfway mark.
Oh, you are? Oh, yeah. Maybe I should keep you playing.
Yeah, right. Wait, don't stop.
So you make back my money.
Don't stop. Yeah, I think craps is like the most interactive game in the casino. So many different strategies, and it's a team game most of the times. You could have one person that's playing against you, but I think when you get a full table...
Oh, is the guy betting the no pass?
Yeah, the no pass.
Bastard.
If you can get a full table and like someone rolls for 30 minutes, like there's no better feeling than like celebrating all these wins with so many different strangers. I thought we were safe.
I was like, okay, at worst we'll push.
Yeah. At worst.
Oh. Like you remember when I was here? That was a lot more fun.
Well, I did make a little dent in that.
I think a little bit.
I'm exactly at the halfway mark, the 500 mark. Unless I lose.
Are you going to do any other new series that you want to like talk about or?
I'm gonna continue doing the Uber stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't touch on that.
Ooh.
So.
Ooh, who's getting the gold coins now? No.
Don't jinx it.
I'm not gonna look, man.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. So
I'm supposed to treat that as a 10, so I got to hit.
Yep.
I don't want to take anything from you, but I got to do this.
That's all right.
Okay, I didn't take nothing from you.
Yeah, that'd been nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe you saved me.
You know what? Now you'll get a 7, a 3, a deuce. Let's go.
It's just 7s.
7s. Oh.
Still got the 8.
8 again. 3. Oh, but then.
Yeah. All right, we'll stay there. We'll hit this.
3 again. Oh, hey.
I'll take that.
All right.
Finally, my first 2 coins. I think.
So you try any new series?
I'm trying to. Wow.
Again?
Yeah. That was
Enjoy
brutal.
that 13.
I've been trying to come up with new series.
Yeah.
I tried to do a travel series where I was traveling to different states and going to new casinos and kind of showcasing their properties.
Yeah.
But I ran into a lot of issues with the filming permissions at those casinos.
Yeah.
They'll give me permission, I show up, and then there's issues and I can't film.
Oh.
So I would spend thousands of dollars to go out there, fly me and my filmer Brandon out there. I hate calling him my filmer. He's like my partner. We'd spend thousands of dollars to go out there, and then like we just can't make what we want to do. So
they would be like, yes, you can film. You get all the way there, and they're like, no.
Yeah, they would be like, oh, you can film this, but you can't film that.
Oh,
you can film this, but you can't film that. And it's like, oh, that kind of sucks. Just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be a burn when you go like all the way out there. You're like, why'd you say I could film?
And I'll spend thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So that was one series that I started up. That was actually doing pretty good, but I might start it back up soon. I'm still going to continue that Uber series. I like the Uber series or the DoorDash Uber series because I don't have to gamble $5,000 in a video. So it keeps my video costs lower.
Yeah.
And
it's still entertaining for the audience.
Yeah, it's entertaining. It's, you know, like heartwarming. Like I'm trying to like change someone's life. Wow.
You're on fire all of a sudden.
Killing it, yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'm trying to like change someone's life where, you know, hopefully it like really does make an impact on them. And yeah, it keeps my video costs low, and then I can invest into other things. Like I want to invest in the second channel, and I don't know, I love creating content, and I love creating the gambling content, but I want to create more than gambling content.
Yeah.
And like I'm not going to slow down the gambling content. Like gambling is like my main focus, but I would love to like get creative in another space. Mm-hmm. So that's like what I would like to do.
I want to do higher production videos, but I'm too old and like set in my way. Like for you or for me, like I think it would be great to like I bet $100 on one hand of blackjack in every casino on the strip.
Yeah.
And then but like that's so much work for one video.
A lot of work.
You know, whereas you could just go to El Cortez, stand there with your phone, and get an equal result, basically.
Yeah.
So it's hard to want to do like that high production stuff in this niche.
Yeah, but I feel like like the gambling industry or the gambling niche can get very repetitive.
Yep.
So coming up with like new ideas and stuff like that, I know. Nice. I know it is like kind of a pain with how much it could be like traveling and doing all that stuff.
Yep.
But I think trying to create like content that could potentially go viral is a good way to grow and just grow your fan base where, you know, maybe some old fans drop off because it's too repetitive, but you get the new ones that come in. So I don't know. I think honestly, I got into gambling at the perfect time. Gambling is huge.
Right now,
It's huge.
And there's no stigma around it anymore.
Yeah.
Because it used to be like, oh, you gamble.
Yeah, like, oh, like it's frowned upon.
Yeah, but now it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, like,
I throw bets
I fire too.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Oh, wait, you gamble? You want to go? Yeah,
let's go right now.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I think I got into like perfect timing.
Raw.
22. Thank you.
And it's a 10, right? All right. Yeah, no, you got into it at the perfect time. I think you're doing it right. You're bringing in a whole new audience, so you're growing like with outside. And Matt did the same thing when he was kind of, you know, like he grew the audience in his own way from short form content, and you've done it with your table game content and short form as well.
Yeah.
And the bigger the niche gets, the better it is for everybody.
Yeah.
So when I see someone blowing up, I'm like, great. Huh? No, you did not.
Okay.
Yeah, neither.
Did I give it to you?
No, not.
Yeah,
oh, you got your
I
5?
got mine,
Oh, weird.
And I just forgot to give him his $5 for that 22.
Yes, you're doing it great, man. I appreciate you doing this. This is a lot of fun. Let's play one more hand. Should we press it a little bit?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do 100. Actually, my biggest hand was 100. I'll do
let's
125.
Oh, shoot. All right.
Oh, whoops.
You know what? I'll join you. 125.
My biggest hand.
Where do you want your $5? You want it on the main bet? Come on. Oh. Really? All right. Do I do that there?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. I can't.
Actually, we can do this.
He gets all of them.
Oh, you want one? All right. Two, and then I'll.
There we go.
There you go, man. All right. That's better.
I got Roman lined up over here too.
Oh, you too. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this.
He's banking on the main
Hold
hand.
on.
though.
One more.
Maybe 7 coins. 7 coins and a 6, 7, 8. Some way, somehow.
Woo. Come on. Oh, neither one of us.
Blackjacks.
Hey.
That works.
18?
Roman and I aren't upset.
I'm upset.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, okay. Let's see how this
yeah.
one does.
just get out of there.
Have another. Have a
24.
10 and then a 10. Like
24
super
one time, Roman.
easy.
It's the last hand, Roman.
Come on, Roman.
Enjoy the extra $2 for the 65 of his money.
All right, let's see how this. Come on, man. 10 and 10. Oh, Jesus.
Pull a 5.
Yeah. That's the end of that.
That's a 10. That's
All
a
right,
10.
Bluff. This was fun, man.
Yeah, it was great. I like the concept. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's an awesome concept, and I hope you take it far.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate you doing it, and I wish you all the success. Hope your channel continues to blow up.
You too. Thank you very much.
Everybody, this was Table Talk with Mr. Bluff here at the Durango. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.